Hello, everybody. So it's week 4, and I'm starting to feel like we're in like the movie 127 Hours, and I'm stuck against a boulder, and I'm ready to cut my hand off just so that I can be free. We can use it as like a metaphor to sort of maybe like cut off any issues in the world and like leave them behind. But today the topic was about intersectionality. Intersectionality. I can't say it right, but when I started reading about it, that was interesting because that really related to me as a person. Because for me, being my culture being or my nationality being Pakistani, but I've been born and raised in the UAE. I'm me being a male. All those like the gender, sex, my culture, my religion, and everything is like clashing together, and so that was really interesting to me, and how like it is a thing that it's not only me, but there's also a lot of other people who experience this. Um, and for me, what I found out about intersectionality was that it is multiple forms of discrimination which happen to a person. And so that could be in terms of culture, it could be in terms of religion, it could be in terms of sex, gender, or even classism, and not only related to those, but like even sexuality as well. And so a lot of the people then like get confused because of this, and they get discriminated on this. And as me being the leadership liaison for the Etihad Cultural Center, I feel like this is important for me to help out the people who come to my center and who work for us, to help them know that, oh, this is a thing, and that if you do feel multiple types of discrimination, that we're there to help you, that others have experienced it too, but we can't, and that we know how it feels to get discriminated, not just on one part, because that's not possible. You do get discriminated on all aspects of many, or not all, but like many aspects at a time. And so it was really interesting. And one thing I thought about that is like, if you want to understand one person's discrimination, you can't just understand one aspect of it. So let's say that you had like a an an Asian who practiced Christianity, and he was a male, and say that they were living in a place where Christians were not accepted. And so this is just a theoretical example, but then you would have to try to understand all the aspects. So you can't just understand that, oh, his race is an Asian, or his religion is a Christian. You'd have to understand all three aspects of them and see where they all come together or collide, and then you can try to understand the situation of the person, and that multiple discriminations do exist, and it is hard to understand the situation if you're just looking at it from one aspect of it. It also puts a person at a huge disadvantage in society, and it's terrible to know that a person can feel multiple types of discriminations, and that you wouldn't know that those existed. Like me, I didn't know that you could experience multiple discriminations before reading this, that there was like a word for it, or it was like categorized into something that happens to people. And so that really amazed me. And during the readings and everything, I also found out like a lot of the aspects of the reading were towards feminism. So intersectionality feminist, that's also a thing. And I found that really interesting to read, because I am it is quite depressing to know that females, or people who define as females, do get oppressed like this, and that there's still unfairness in the world just because of your gender. And I feel like that shouldn't be a thing anymore, because you're humans, and if you're a human, that's what matters, because that's what we all are over here, and that everybody is supposed to be treated equally. But because of history and backgrounds and like their culture, they're discriminated upon. And I really did not. I really liked that there is there are other people who are also um, who also like feel this problem and also know about this. And reading about it, it really opened my mind and got me thinking about me as a person, and then me as a leader for the people who will come to my center, and to make them understand of this issue, that you can get discriminated on multiple terms and not just on one term, and that to understand a person's situation, you'd have to take a step back and look at all the aspects of it and try to find that intersection point where intersection comes from in that word, and try to find out where it all came together, and then you can try understanding the situation. So yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks.